Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name is Bobby Waldron and welcome to this inbox review, which we're going to be taking a look at this bit of Russian World War II Soviet Union going on here. We have the lL-2 Shturmovik. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but my Russian isn't the best. You also get a Gaz-67B in here as well. This is by Tamiya and it is in 1/48 scale. Does look like a nice model. Now it is retailing around about the £50 mark and it was new tooled in 2012, just to let you know. So let's start off by getting out our first pieces. We do have the wing section, so we can have a good look at the actual surface detail on this, which straight away, if we bring you in, is actually rather impressive. I'm looking at this and that surface detail, I mean the recessed panel lines is really crisp, right, really consistent as well, right, throughout this kit. We've even got the raised rivets where they're due, which again are very crisp and sharp. You know, recessed panel lines where they're due as well. Oh sorry, off camera a bit there. So hopefully, as you can see, that is looking pretty amazing for our surface detail, right? Oh, on the underside there is a little bit of detail for where the wheel wells will go, right? A bit of rib work going on there. Coming to the fuselage, so we get another good look at the rest of the surface detail going on with this, which we just quickly take a look, right? Again, I'm seeing that really nice level of surface detail again throughout the kit. When we come to those 90-degree angles, you know, we're not getting any fading of the detail, which is always a bonus. In fact, it is very good surface detail, a good sort of, you know, 9 out of 10 on there. We'll just quickly flip this over. On the inside, we are seeing that there is again a little bit of cockpit detail that's going to be going on with that on both sides, just a little bit. Ejector pin marks don't seem to be in any sort of nasty places. We do have as well a bit of an MG going on just there. Looks like a bit of an engine block as well, which isn't very well detailed. It's not really going to be on show, but you know, the shape is kind of there, so maybe you could do some scratch building with that if you wanted to. A couple of bits and bobs, bit of landing gear bits just here. You know, those tires are looking pretty good as well. Moving along, we then have the rest of our sprues here. It looks like, is this a duplicate? Yeah, it looks like we've, or have we? It's a bit locked together. Let's just try and open this up. I don't know what's going on here. I don't want to break anything. There we go. So yeah, you've got what looks like to be 2 duplicate sprues, but one has some pilots on there. So again, we have the surface horizontal stabilizers, same good looking surface detail. We do have a nice array of bombs. Remember, this is a duplicate sprue, so as you can see, we've got a nice couple of bombs there. Again, we've got some more wheels on here. Again, that those hubcaps are looking really nice, as well as the treads. Great detail on there. Flash, again, for like 2012, this kit is looking so crisp. No flash on there whatsoever. I think we've got some rockets as well along here. Then we do get our pilots, right? So hopefully, if we just bring you in, we can see really good detail on the eyes there. Mouth maybe, but you know, we still got really good detail on those eyes and nose there. And we can see all his straps and clothing. Gets a little bit flashy as we get down to his feet by the looks of it, but we're not really, I suppose, going to see much of his legs anyway. And then we've also got a second one just here. Again, that face is looking pretty good as well. So really cool, because I mean, a lot of the times we don't get pilots and stuff in kits, which is kind of I find quite annoying, because I do like to put pilots in. We do have these little kind of O-ring kind of rubber things. That's probably maybe for the propeller. Next sprue, we have the bottom part of the wing section stroke fuselage a bit. Again, same level of surface detail, looking rather good. We have where our wheel wells are going to go there, so if we flip that over, we can see a tiny bit of rib work going on there, but nothing majorly special, should I say. We do have finally some instrument display panels, which, as you can see, we can see all our dials and buttons on there, which is pretty good detail. We have some more landing gear detail here as well. Again, flash, you know, that's just so non-existent with this kit, which is really good as well. We've got a little seat here, which actually, if you look a bit closely, does have some raised rivet and recessed rivet detail on there, so nice little touch there also. Then we have the car, which I'll get to that in a bit. We may as well do the full aircraft build first. So I'm just getting out our clear parts. Right, so quick look on camera. Right, you can really sort of make out all that lovely sort of glass on there, which has all sorts of detail around it as well. Right, and we can have this open and close, so there you go. I'm just going to put this up to the light now, just so as I can see if there's any sort of issues, which I'm seeing absolutely perfect everywhere, but I'm just noticing right here that I'm not sure if that's a scratch or a crack. If it's a scratch, you could sort of sand that out. I don't know if you can see that well. There's a little kink, little scratch or something there. There you go, you can see that perfectly now. That is possibly, I'm not sure, I think it might be a little scratch inside, so it might be just a one-off, but perfect canopy everywhere else. We'll get to the car after. Let's just jump into the instructions and stuff. Now, with the instructions, we do get a nice bit of a background information, which is in Japanese as well as in English, and it does have quite a nice bit of write-up on the aircraft itself, so that's kind of a nice little cool extra. We do have our decals or decals, as well as a couple of other things in here. If we just get this little pack out, we have canopy masks. Right, you gotta love having canopy masks with your kit as well, so that's a nice little bonus. We have another little packet just here, which I might be guessing is stencils, or maybe the decals that go with our car, or what is it, the Gaz-67. Right, so I'm just opening this up. Oh no, actually, hold on. Okay, yeah, it does look like there we have the decals for the Gaz-67B. Right, so a little decal sheet just there for that, looking good. But we do have what looks like to be some funky decals that are a bit separate, which we have the seat belts just there, as well as we've got all that instrument display panels, which, can we get in close, you can just see those dials on there, which is rather cool, as well as some funky artwork for one of the markings, so that's quite cool. Then we have the main decal sheet, right, which is just here, which I have upside down. Lots of stars on it, nothing sort of major. We shouldn't have a lot of decals to put on this aircraft, which some people will like, actually, that they haven't got to put loads on there, but that's all looking very good in the colours and the registry. And Tamiya decals normally go down very well with Mr. Mark, Softer and Setter. Right, so on to the instructions now. If we just bring you a bit closer so you can see this a bit better. We do start off with you know, a bit of a picture of the actual aircraft. We have 3 markings in here, which is nice, they show that straight away. And then we go into the cockpit. Tamiya is showing us all the call outs, colour call outs, as well as where the decals go. Maybe a bit sort of, things are a bit sort of crunched together a little bit, but if you kind of look at it, you can see where everything is going to go. So it gets you doing the cockpit first, then it brings your 2 fuselage halves together with that bit of an engine block in there, and then it wants you to scoot that cockpit in underneath the fuselage just there as well. And then moving along, you know, you do kind of build your wheel wells as well by the looks of it. But then we've got this configuration going on here where we have the bottom wing section with the middle wing section sort of all coming together. Just do some test fitting. Those can be a bit of a iffy area, kind of test fitting before it all goes together. Maybe a little bit of a sand here and there just to get it just perfect. Tamiya is normally good for fit anyway, so we shouldn't really hopefully have much of a problem with this kit at all. Moving along, horizontal stabilizers going in, the landing gears going in. Hopefully we don't have to, it doesn't look like we'd have to put that in. We can leave it till the end, which is what you want to do. Rest of the landing gear, we've got bombs, rockets, all sorts of options that you can have with this, which is a good one. Then we have where all the canopy mast placements goes, and the rear, the gunner on the back, canopy open closed. Yeah, then we've got the propellers, lots of little bits. These instructions should get you there. It's Tamiya, so it should fit reasonably good. You know, I mean, it's looking rather good, as well as we've got the colour callouts for all our pilots, and then we've got our markings. Would have been nice if these were in colour, but it does show you where all the decals go, the camo pattern. It does tell you the callouts and what colours to use. Obviously they're just showing you the Tamiya callouts. Right, you may want to look at other manufacturers, but yes, we have 3 sets of markings with that. So that is the lL-2 Shturmovik. There, can't pronounce it, sorry. But yeah, that's that one. You do get a second build with this kit, which is rather cool. So we'll just quickly go over this one. This is their Gaz-67B, nice kind of little Jeep that goes with it. If we take a look, I mean, we have the wheels. They're looking pretty solid, pretty crisp. Right, I'm already noticing that it's all very crisp detail, no flash. Just looking at any ejector pin marks in nasty places. I seem to have them in all the right places, so we're probably going to be good on that. We do have, I mean, you do have some grille detail going on there. We've got a wheel just there. Our seats are at least kind of showing some sort of a fabric. Hopefully you can see that kind of, those ripples, like a bit of a fabric pattern to them, which is better than being just flat. We do have a driver with this, which maybe a little bit of flash going down the side. Could probably just see that, but yeah, we can see the face, nose, eyes. You know, his uniform's looking good. Yeah, we've even got a spare wheel to go with that as well. So yeah, I mean, it's only a little bit of a model. It's not the star of the show, but you know, it's looking like a very good quality model that's very crisp, and no real issues looking with that. The instructions, I'll just quickly go over the instructions because again, this isn't the star of the show. But yeah, very simple, same as the instructions that we get with the lL-2. Starting off with the wheels, building all the panels on the side and the actual seats and stuff, and apart from that, all good. And yeah, we've got the colour callouts for the driver as well. So yeah, you know, it's basically the same as the lL-2. So all in all, do you know what, it's a bit on the expensive side, shall we say. I mean, £50 is quite a lot for a, shall we say, a World War II fighter. I mean, you do get the extra Jeep in there, but did we ask to have the Jeep in there, in all honesty? But other than the price, the kit does look like an amazing build, amazing detail, no real problems with the flash or ejector pin marks. It is Tamiya, so it's generally, it should go together well. I haven't built it, so I don't know, but generally they do. The decals look good. I don't think you can really sort of beat it. So yeah, definitely a fantastic kit, just maybe a little bit overpriced. So apart from that, as always, until next time, my name is Bobby Waldron, this is Genesis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed.